Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anne. I'm a fashion designer and a craft addict. Today I'll be sharing with you how to make a baby's tutu skirt. And what we are making today is for a year-old baby. So we'll be making the skirt and the customized ones. So please go ahead and like, share, subscribe to this channel, hit on your notification bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you and God bless you as you do so. For this tutu design we'll be making, these are the materials we'll be needing. We need a plain onesie, and this is where we'll be placing our design for customization to customize the onesie. And it's plain. This is for age 18 to 24 months, but it's going to fit a year old as well. This is the net for the tutu skirts, and these are the fabrics for the design on the onesie. So I've not decided which of these to use yet. These are satin ribbons. This is 2 inches and this is 1 inch satin ribbon. This is the gold satin ribbon. I might likely use just the black, just the pink, just the gold, or a combination of this or a combination of this. If I'm using a combination of this, I'll be using the gold and the pink to customize the onesie. But if I'm using a combination of this, I'll be using the pink and the black to customize the onesie. So until I decide what to do, this it depends on you. When you are making yours, you can use any design of your choice, but for this tutu I'm making, we are likely to use gold and pink or pink and black. Then this is elastic for the waist, is the waist elastic for the tutu skirts. So now the length of tutu skirt for age 0 to 1 year is 8 inches, but because I'll fold over and make casing of 1 inch for the elastic, I'll be marking 16 inches so that by the time I fold over we'll be having 8 inches on one side. So instead of 16 inches, when you gather two nets like this, it tends to come up a little. So instead of 16, I'll be adding 1 inch. So from the guideline at the top, I'm marking 17 inches. And I'm going ahead to mark 17 inches on the other side. Now using my ruler, I'll just join these two together. Note, it depends on how voluminous you want your tutu skirt. If you want it moderate, you use less tulle. If you want it very full, you use a lot of tulle. So what I have here is 3 yards of tulle, but I want to use as much as 12 yards. The length is 60, so I'll be cutting this 17 inches. I'll cut one now, 3 yards plus 3 yards, that is 6 yards. Then I'll cut 2 more, that is 4 of this will give me the 12 inches 12 yards. So by the time I put my elastic and gather, it becomes full. But if you want yours fuller, you can use more tulle. But for this one, we are using as much as 12 yards only by 17 inches. When you fold over, you have 8.5 inches. Now I've cut two, and this is how we'll be folding over. So by the time we fold like this, we run 1 inch all the way down for elastic casing, and at the bottom here is where we will be attaching our ribbon trimming. Here I'm just putting the strips together. I ended up using a total of 9 yards because I couldn't get 12 yards from the whole length. The length is 60 inches and I cut 17 inches per length. So I was able to get just 3 of that 17 inches from the whole of 60 inches. So what I have is 3 yards by 17 inches, and I'm just joining them to make a long strip of 9 yards. I don't know if you get, but it's quite easy. The full length of the fabric is 60 inches, and I'm cutting 17 inches each. So I cut 3 of 17 inches. So 3 times 3 is 9. So I'm just joining the whole 3 strips to make a long 9 yards. Now I'll be taking one end of my tool and I'll be attaching this ribbon trim to it. So I'm using a combination of the pink and the black. So I'll be placing my pink ribbon at the top like this, and also on this edge I'll place it on my tool, one end of my tool. Note, I'm still folding over, although the other way, so that the ribbon part will be at the top. So I'll fold over to give us that 8.5 inches. But at that hem of the tool, I'm placing my ribbon like this. So I'm combining these two. I'll be changing my thread to pink thread, and the one on the bobbin pin is still white because we have the white net underneath and the top is pink. So I'll be changing my thread to pink, and I'll be attaching this ribbon to the hem of this tool. Now I'm done fixing the ribbon at the bottom, and this is it. So next we'll be folding this into two. I'll fold this by two, fold this into two, make it equal like this, and I'll be running 1 inch all the way down. I'll be running 1 inch all the way down. That will be our elastic casing. So 1 inch from here. I'll leave 1 inch because I'll be joining this end to the other end. So I'll just leave a little and I'll close it up later. But for now, I'm just running 1 inch all the way down to the end of the strip, and that's where we'll be inserting our elastic. This is the front of the skirt, and this is going to be the back. Now I'm done making the casing 1 inch all around. So this is where my elastic will be passing through. I'll be using this elastic. This is exactly 1 inch, and I'll be passing it all around. The waist measurement of the baby is 21, so I'll be using 18 inches elastic. I'm minusing 3 inches. You can minus 3 to 5 inches so that it stretches to the actual waist measurement. So the waist is 21, and I'll be reducing my elastic by 3 inches. That is 18. So this 18 inches elastic, I'll insert it all around this casing I've already made. Now I have designed and cut out the prints we'll be using on this plain onesie. So I've decided to combine the black and the pink together, and I'll just arrange the design as I want it on the onesie. What I have here is Miss Wonderful. So this one, I'll separate this Miss from the Daffle and put the one in between. So we'll be having Miss Wonderful here. So how do I place this? I've already cut this, so I'll just place this on the onesie, place on it a baking paper, then introduce heat to it. You can use your pressing iron, you can use your heat press machine to do this, but it just needs heat for this design to stick to this onesie. So that's just what I'll be doing on this one. Now let's go ahead and fix our tutu skirt. Now using this safety pin, I'll be using this safety pin to insert my elastic here. So you pull as you insert, just pull. And by the time you get to this end, by the time you get to this end here, you hold it with an office pin. As you pull, the elastic reduces. So by the time it gets to this end, you just hold the end of the elastic to the tool here with an office pin. Or you can hold like this and continue pulling your elastic. And the reason for this is so that the elastic doesn't go into the casing completely. So now, after inserting the entire elastic in the casing, you hold both ends and sew from top to bottom. Now, this is our final look. My camera went off when I was making the waist bow, but I went ahead to make the waist bow and the headband. And this is how it came out. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel. God bless you. Bye.